Good day, everyone. In the news now is something that's very important and something that's been on the minds of myself and I'm sure many of you. And this is the whole concept around the Zulu kingdom succession after the death of King Goodwill's Zwelithini and his regent wife, the Queen, and her passing a month later. And there's been lots of speculation around this, and I've been looking at all the news headlines to basically see what picture is trying to be painted, especially by the New World Order ideology grouping, the Naspers group. And if you look at the Naspers group, I found a headline from News 24 that was first published in City Press. They're all working together, they're all part of Naspers. And the headline of this article tells you what they want to achieve and that this is the end goal with their plans and their narrative. And as I've mentioned before in videos, especially the video on Johan Rupert giving instructions to Cyril Ramaphosa to get rid of Ace Magashule, and subsequently the resolutions that are against the ANC constitution to remove him outside of an elective conference, because he was elected in an elective conference and only an elective conference can remove him. So the headline for this article is Death of the Zulu Nation. So this is the mindset they want to put out there, is that the Zulu Nation is dead and that it's dying. And this was the whole concept. I mean, the whole idea around the Ingonyama Trust, etc., which was established just before our constitution was signed, because King Goodwill Zwelithini did not want to be a part of this failed system. He saw through it. He knew what it meant to be a part of this constitution. And I will do an article later where Thabo Mbeki is actually pushing the narrative for this masterpiece of a constitution. If he believes in what this constitution has not only done to the country, but to the mentality of the people of this country, how it's removed freedom from parents over children, etc., then he should be ashamed of himself. And he does not have the right to call himself a past president, a patriot, or anything like that. He's a traitor to the nation. And this headline reading, Death of the Zulu Nation, is treacherous. Because why do you want to put that idea into people's minds? Why? And I'll just read the sub-headline in the start of this article. I won't go into details. I'll put a link in the description below this video. It says, the death of the Queen just a few weeks after her husband passed away has left the Zulu Nation stunned and wondering about succession plans. Now we all know this. Public speculation about palace intrigue continues among sections of the South African public following the death of Zulu Nation's regent Queen Mantfombi Dlamini Zulu on Thursday. Now, think about what they're trying to put into people's minds. They are not trying to put into your mind that the Queen has died, or that there's accusations of poisoning, that there's accusations that some of the princesses has been involved in the poisoning. There's many accusations like that. And yes, the Queen's death is strange. So is the King's death. The narrative that they're putting out, the fact that they're saying death of the Zulu Nation, is telling you their intent. And this is the best evidence. I always say, look at the evidence, to suggest that there is a strategic plan to disempower the Zulu Nation of South Africa. And that the strategic plan is for one reason only. Because the Zulu Nation, the king, and I don't know where the Queen stood on this, but the king himself was very outspoken against any of these New World Order plans, especially comprehensive sexuality education in schools. He made open public statements to support my wife, Lauren Evanthia, in these actions. And you can go to Lauren Evanthia, the YouTube channel, and you can go and watch all the videos there of the interviews that was done at the time with regards to comprehensive sexuality education and why this was an attack on the minds of your children. Something that most people don't care about, because when they dropped off at school, people just don't care. You know, someone else is taking care of my child. Go and look at our constitution and you will also find that on Lauren Evanthia. the Bill of Rights as well as the Constitution. She covers it there, and she will continue doing the Constitution of the country. Go through that series of videos. If you care about your freedom and being a parent, if you're a parent and you have a child, by the time that child reaches the age of 12, you will have no rights over them. Think about this. This is serious under our current constitution. And here, death of the Zulu Nation is them getting rid of a dynasty, a legacy that is opposing this new world order plan where culture doesn't exist, where religion doesn't exist, where family doesn't exist. And the Zulu Nation was one of the great obstacles to this. And you have to ask yourself the question, why are they saying death of the Zulu Nation? Thank you very much for subscribing to this channel. Click the bell icon and click subscribe if you have not yet, so you can get notifications for new videos. And please support my work. You can go to the description below the video and support my work. There's a there's Capitec bank account. I want to thank all the people that made this possible for me to be able to give you my perspective on history as well as the future. Thank you very much. Till the next video.